Hello, good morning.
Oh, correct. So last class what we discussed. So arrays, right? We completed arrays, I think, right? So next we'll see. So one more array left. That is jogged array. Jogged array. Jogged array. Oh, correct. Jogged array is array. It having only row size, don't have column size. Only row size, don't have column size. jogged array is array, it having only the row size, don't have column size. If you want to give the column size, we have to give based on the row size. Observe here. Int of x is equal to variable new int of. Here only we have row size, don't have column size. If I want to give the column, okay. So column size is not fixed, row size is fixed here. Okay. Now the column number one is what? Yeah, x of 0 is equal to new int of. I have to give the size here. So for the column one, I am giving the 5 elements. Five elements. Okay, now x of 1. X of 1. Here for column 1, I can change the size. Okay, now see. New int of 7. New int of 7. 7 elements I have to give here. Seven elements. Right. Now x of 2. New int of only 2 elements I have in the third row. So right, observe here. So first row we have 5 elements, second row we have 7 elements, third row we have only 2 elements. Now how to print is a very important point here. Okay. If we have rows and columns, directly I can print. Okay, no problem. If I don't have rows and columns, if I have rows and don't have columns, columns are giving based on the rows. Now how to print? Very important here. Okay, writing the loop is very important here. Console dot write line. Print array elements. Print array elements. Now, for I is equal to 0. Now here I don't have I don't have column size. I have only the row size. Therefore, x dot length I can give. X dot length I can give. X dot length. So what is the x dot length here? 3. Okay. 3 is the x dot length. Okay, right now. 0, 1, 2. 0, 1, 2. Now, for each row, I have to give the values, right? Based on the I, right? Based on the I. For that, we have to give for j is equal to 0. J is equal to 0. X of I dot length. X of I dot length. That means x of 0 dot length, x of 1 dot length, x of 2 dot length. Okay. Now, so console dot write line. First print the right. To print side by side, I have to do the right. X of I j plus person plus I want to give some space. Yes. Print side by side. See 0 0 0 1 0 2 0 3 0 4 0 5 0 6 first one. After printing the first row, okay, I have to go to the next line. Just I'm giving the right line statement. Right line statement. console dot read, console dot read, console dot read. Okay. Now see. Now build solution. Deep. How to print a job? Type namespace in the build solution. Deep. So this is the juggler. Okay. See, when we use the array, double dimension array, we have to fix rows and columns. We have to fix rows and rows. Okay, when we fix rows and columns, we have to allocate each and every for each and every index. We have to memory. Here I no need to allocate the memory for the So empty spaces here. Observe in the above I have two empty spaces to compare the second. To compare first and second, here I have almost 5 spaces. Okay, so the advantage is decreasing the memory allocation. Okay, memory allocation, right? So this is about jagged array. Jagged array. Clear? Understand? Yes. Understand everyone? So these are the arrays. And now we'll go for the big topic: object-oriented programming, structural language. Object-oriented programming, structural language. Oops, language. Now we'll see that. Okay, right. Now see. Oops concept. Oops concept. Very, very important concept. Okay. Oops concept. Have you understand what we discussed as of now? Yes. Now see. Oops concepts. Very, very important topic. Object oriented programming structural language. Object oriented programming structural language. In OOPS, object will do main. In OOPS, object will do main role. Whatever the logic, right under the class in the form of method. Whatever the logic, right under the class in the form of methods. We will call those methods the help of object. Whatever the logic, right under the class in the form of methods, we will call those methods with the help of object. Object, okay, object declared in the main function. Object declared in the main function. Object declare in main method. Main method. So object oriented programming structure language, object will do the main role. That is whatever the things main is doing, okay, those all things will do by the, okay, object here. So whatever the logic write under the class in the form of methods, we will call those methods with help of object. Object declared in the main method. Okay, object declared in the main method. Now, class. What is class? Collection of member variables and member functions. Member variables and member functions. These class are logical representation of data. Collection of member variables and member functions is called class. A logical representation of data is a class. Next. R. Blueprint of object is class. Blueprint of object is a class. Collection of member variables and member functions called logical representation of data is called, or blueprint of object is class. Okay. So syntax already we know how to the class. Class followed by the class. Class followed by the class name. Return type by the method name. Okay. Method name. Statement. This is the syntax for the class. Next, object. What is object? Instance of class is object. Instance of class is object. Whatever the logic, right under the class. Physical representation. Data is class. Instance of class is object, or physical representation of data is a class. So instance of class is object, or physical representation of data is class. So syntax. Class name followed by the object name is equal to new class name. Class name followed by the object name is equal to new class name. Now, object name dot, okay, object name dot method. This is how to call the method, okay, through object. So instance of class is called object, or physical representation of data is called class. Okay, sorry, object. It's not class, object. Class name followed by the object is equal to new class name. Object name dot method. No. What is method? Group of statements organized as block is a group of statements organized as block is a method. Okay. Syntax. This is method. Okay. Return type followed by the method. So statement inside, that is logic. This is about it. So how to read them. Now see, we'll go for the object oriented program. Now see the program on this. How to write the object-oriented programming. New project. Otherwise, I'll open the Visual Studio 19. Visual Studio. Console application. Okay. Next. Console application. Next. Okay. So this is simple console application. Okay, right? Okay, right. Right. Now see. So this is the main class. Under the main class we have main function. So main class, under the main class we have main function. Now what I am doing. Under the main class, I am writing one more method here. Void, okay, some get method. Now here I am writing system dot out dot println. Sorry. Console dot console dot right line. From oops. From. Here already I have hello world. Okay, here already I have hello world. Now I am trying to run this program. Build solution. Build solution. Okay. So succeeded, 0 failed. Okay. Now I am running debug. Starting. So we won't get from oops, only you will get the hello world. Okay. I forgot to give the console read key. Console read key mandatory. Console read key. Build solution. Debug. Hello world. Only hello world is printed. So from oops is not printed because it is outside the main function. Outside the main function. Remember, other than main function, if you write any function except okay, so static method, okay, static method, even static method also has to call from the main method, has to call from any method that should be called from the main method. Okay, that should be called from the main method. Here, observe here. Okay, now what I have to do, I have to create an object for the program class. P is equal to new program P dot get. P dot get. So this is okay. How to write a, how to create an object and how to write an object oriented program. Okay. Now see, I write one method outside the main method. That means under the main class only I write. Under the main class only I write. Okay. That method, if I want to run, compulsory what we have to do, we have to create an object for this class, program class. Through object we can call. Now see, build solution. Now I'll go with F11. F11. Okay. So program jump to okay the get method and print that method. Come back to the main and print the output. Understand now? Hello world and from both are printed. So this is about how to create a class and object. Class and object. Clear? Understand? Understand everyone? Yes. Yes. If you don't understand, please ask me. Okay. Chandani, Sagar, Kamal, Masam, Prajwal, okay. Please ask. Yes. Understand? Okay. Now, so this is okay. This is class and object, but here I use the same thing actually. That means okay, main class and method also I am creating in the main class only. So from the main method I am calling. Now I want to create a one more method, external method if I want. Now for that what I do? I am creating external method. Okay. Okay. So now employee. Okay. Here I'm putting int the number string the name comma email comma department double salary long phone long int e number string email phone. Now see, I'm writing a method. So remember, method should be public. If you write external class, so I as of now I am not using the public. What will happen? E details console dot right line enter 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 e number is convert dot 2 into 30 convert dot 2 into 30 console dot 30 console dot control C. Need of conversion. It's console of too long double I enter the values. Now I want to print those out. For that I'm writing one more method. Void print empty that is it. Plus I'm trying to run this program. I'm trying to run this program. What will access? So I have to create object for the employee. Employee EOBJ is equal to new employee. Now EOBJ dot. So it's not showing editors methods or print method because outside the class, if we want to use these methods outside the class, if you want to use if you want to use the methods, see, observe here. Here actually void get is there, but it is inside the class only. I have main function directly. That's why directly I can access that method with help of object directly. Now these methods are outside the outside the class. I have to access, and also if you write anything outside the main class, the method should be public. Then only we can access. Therefore, what I have to do, I have to give the public here. I have to give the public here. The methods are public here. Public, okay, and public. Public. Now I have to call these methods. Now it can it can show object can show them. So now it is showing the details and you will get dot print also. Print method also it shows. So now build solution. Build solution. F11 I use. F11. So initially it is going to the main method. Hello world is printed. Now program P is equal to new program. Go to that. So that is printed. Next, go to the employee object. Go to the editors. Now it is asking you enter the value. Okay. 12:45. F11. F11 is asking you enter F11. Salary F11. Value was either too large or so the problem, see, observe here. So actually in the compilation it is not showing. Now in the runtime it is showing because it is called runtime exception, system overflow exception. Value was either too large or too small. Okay. Now see, observe here. Observe here. I have to stop the execution again. Stop execution. Stop execution. Here I have to change to the 64 because it is a 80